Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you've never been here. I'm still very new on my YouTube journey. So, yeah, I think that's important to note because I think this video is probably one of my best videos out of the three, but I'm still learning a lot. So, today I'm going to walk you through the process of how I made my butterfly and flowers piece. And I'm going to take you through all of the stitches used. I'm going to do some voiceovers. My dog's going to bark, so I might have to pause this and show you how I finished it. Just the whole process. And I hope you guys learned something or just enjoy the video. I plan on putting some piano music on there, so if you just want to stitch with me in the background, it'd be nice to listen to.
Alright guys, this is where everything went wrong. I soaked off the second stitch, which I don't normally do. I usually just rinse it. But I was like, oh, I'm just gonna leave it here, take the easy road out, and I forgot about it, fell asleep. And now look. Look how dingy my fabric is. It stained my white threads, it stained my fabric. Yeah, I was devastated when I woke up, but I put so much work into this piece. I was gonna finish it, and I'm still gonna try to find a way to clean up the dinginess. Some people recommended some different methods, so I'm going to try that. Hopefully it works.
white parts of the butterfly. I did get a little bit creative, which you will see here, and I ended up regretting it. I thought maybe I should try French knot, and at first I was like, okay, it's not bad, but at the end I didn't really like the look of it, so I ended up going back over and just putting a stitch over the top of them. Alright, now it is time to finish your project. There are many ways to finish your project. I do a very interesting method, I guess. I've tried many different methods in the past, and I usually just switch it up when I choose method. This one, I just put a pretty fabric on the back because it also had butterflies, so I thought it was a good match. And then off camera now, I'm struggling to get the fabric tight with the angle I'm at, but I get it. And now you just stretch your fabric out tight like a drum, and then you're gonna trim off the excess backing fabric so that you can either tape or glue or sew, whatever method you want to do, the back of the fabric you stitched on. So I'm gonna go around here, cut, 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 cut. And now I'm going to trim away the excess fabric. I'm using pinking shears. And now this is the very lazy way. I wanted to get it done quickly before my baby woke up. So I struggled with some double-sided sticky tape. I do not recommend this, but if it's what you got, you go ahead and use it. I don't do anything crazy with my embroidery hoops. I kind of just display them around my house, so it doesn't really need too much reinforcement. But this is a method you could use, and as you see here, I also did not leave myself a lot of finishing room. Learn from my mistakes. Or you can glue it, which is what I did in some sections, just to show you how you go about gluing a piece. Here are a couple more ways you can finish the back of your piece. Here I put a felt backing on, and I just stitched around it with the fabric so that they are connected. Let's see if I finished any. This one, I did the same thing. I put some scrap fabric on the back and then just glued it down. And this one, I didn't do very much on. I just took some string and cinched it down. Nothing crazy. And this one, same thing. I stitched it onto the fabric with a piece of felt. I really like that method. It looks really clean. That one, just glued it down. Let's see. Yep, that one, I just took fabric, glued it down. What did I do on this one? Same thing, fabric, glued it down. And this one, I tried to cut a heart and Sorry about that. I had to stop the video short because my dog was losing his mind and nobody wants to hear all his barking. But those are a few ways you can finish the back of your piece. There are, of course, several other ways that you can finish the back of your piece. Those are just some of the ways that I do mine. Um, so yeah.